Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Libertarian? This is not going to be a normal where I educate you. This is going to be a reaction. I'm going to play some clips from some leftists I found online, particularly dealing with economics. We're going to critique them, and then we're going to probably have a good laugh at them because they make no sense at all. So, if you like this type of content going forward, I will start incorporating these into my videos. Also, I want to give a special shout out to everyone who helped me get over 200 subscriptions on my YouTube channel. If we can get to 250 by the end of September, that would be phenomenal. That'd be a quarter way to my goal of 1,000. So I just want to thank you for that. And let's watch this first crazy lady.
I would argue that everybody wants to own a business until they realize how much it costs to run a business. You see, if your business runs and depends solely on the exploitation of your workers, you're a shit business owner.
So, as you can see, this woman was talking about tipping culture and just like how companies don't want to pay a living wage. Well, here's the thing. In your example, the restaurant industry, a lot of people don't know this. The margins in the restaurant industry are insanely small. I mean, literally, like, I think the best you can do is like probably 3% after expenses and everything. And tipping is not a problem. A lot of servers make more in tips than they would being paid minimum wage over 3 or 4 days. They can make over 3 or 4 days in tips what people would make in a week. So it's a trade off. It's a choice at the end of the day, but she doesn't want to have that. Now, let's watch this next episode and just see how crazy this person really is. Just watch him.
All right, so look, if your job really cared about you, they would pay you a livable wage. That's it. That's the whole test. Not pizza parties, not we're all a family here, not free donuts on Friday morning, but money, cash, dinero, enough to live without choosing between rent and food, enough to take care of yourself without drowning in debt. If they cared, they would prove it in your paycheck.
See, here we have it again. Another leftist that doesn't understand how a job market works. You can believe you're worth whatever wage you're worth, but if no one else believes you're worth that wage, your wage is worth zero. That's the real of the real. It applies to anything else. You can believe whatever you want to believe that you're worth X amount of dollars, but if no one else believes that, then you're not worth that to anyone else. That's the exact same thing in the world of business. If you believe you're worth $50 an hour and the company doesn't, well, the company's not going to hire you. If you believe you're worth $25 an hour and the company believes you're actually worth more than that, they'll hire you. That's just how it works. It's nothing personal, it's simply math and facts.
So y'all not paying people enough, so you charging me more? See, this is why I'm a good cook. Because I'm not trying to, I'm gonna have to talk to my girl about eating out because this is crazy.
This video right here that you just saw is a case in point of the people that scream pay a living wage, but then when it has to come out of their pocket, they get all types of hurt about it. This goes back to what I originally said earlier in the video. In the restaurant industry, profitability is very small. The profit margins are thin, but he wants to complain about an 18% gratuity. Well, congratulations, you want to eat out, but you say everyone needs to make a living wage. They should be able to cover their basic needs. Well, congratulations, you voluntarily agreed to do that when you paid the 18%, but now you want to be all indignant because you have to pay for it. Guess what business owners have to pay for? That. And 18% doesn't even really cover it. That's just putting a little lion's share, pay your fair share, like you like to say. So, see, that's it. That's it for this video. If you like these videos, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're listening on Rumble or Apple Podcasts or any of my podcasting platforms, please follow. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to keep hearing these videos from these leftists that are absolutely insane and have no grounding in reality at all. So, until next time, I'm Jeff. Stay free, stay informed, and stay accountable. Have a great day and a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next Monday.